the best way to avoid the post-holiday blues is the NFL postseason, because we go right into it. 6 games this weekend, then 4, then 2, then the 2-week wait until the Super Bowl.
And we got college football tonight, right? That's also like where it does help. It's we have no Thursday night NFL football, which it is sad. Like I am the guy that gets the blues. Like I have a lot of people going, "Hey, aren't you glad it's all coming to an end here?" Right? I have people at work say that because I think everybody knows we work hard, we go at it, whatever. But it is like, to me, I'm like, no, like. Once college football's over, I'm not in the grind of every day, and it's just crazy. And it's sad to see the NFL go. It's sad to see Thursday night go. It's sad that this Monday night will be our last Monday night of the year. I kind of look at them as they're great family moments, those nights, to me. That's the other thing that you miss about it. And the holidays went fast, and damn, the season's going fast. But I'm excited to watch a little Miami Ole Miss tonight and see what goes on in that game. A lot of good storylines. Should be fun to watch.
Well, and we know that 2 of the LSU coaches will be on loan. Jimbo Fisher, we have an item about this at PFT, went off on Lane Kiffin for basically blowing this whole thing, assuming that Ole Miss would lose to Georgia and that there wouldn't be this ongoing question of how the Ole Miss players are actually going to be prepared and coached during the semifinal game. He bet on them losing, and then when they won, he didn't know what to do. And it's been one big mess ever since. There still hasn't been official statements. There hasn't been any real clarity. And my guess is Mississippi went along with whatever Kiffin said he was going to do early on just to get the coaches there, because remember, that was an issue of where they were going to be seated. And it's like, hey, committee, we're going to have all of our offensive coaches. Don't ding us for that. Don't make us number 12. Keep us. We need that home game. We need the money from the home game. Don't take away our home game. So they did the deal with the devil, and they knew that there was a chance, I believe, that they were going to be high and dry when the semifinal game rolled around, and they are. And it's just been a weird story, but it's part of the chaos that is college football. And the chaos is manufactured and maintained by the people in charge of the sport. And everything like this that happens, it's just a natural byproduct of a system that was messed up for years because it exploited the players, lied to them about the fact that they couldn't get paid, created this fiction where, oh, I'm sorry, the NCAA won't let us pay you. And now that whole thing just is crumbling down in a bunch of different ways with the transfer portal and NIL, and there's chaos at Washington. And it all flows back to the fact that for decades, they took advantage of the kids and they came up with a way to not have to pay them and get a free labor force. So they get what they deserve, individually and generally. But I do feel bad for the kids on the Mississippi team that have an opportunity to win a championship and are all in and aren't thinking about where I'm going to go next. They're thinking about finishing the job. It just would have been nice if the full group of former Ole Miss coaches would have been around to finish the job with.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. It really is. It's where we'd like to see maybe some rules on stuff like that in college football, right? Like, how is there not a rule that, head coach that's going to coach in the college football playoff can change his job right then? Just think of that right now in the NFL, right now, and what's going on.
Oh, I know.
Right? I mean, like Ben Johnson being like, the hell with the Bears. I'm going to go to the Giants and start getting ready for next year. Sorry, everybody. Like, the playoffs, cool guys, but I'm out of here. It's stupid. Like, the NCAA football is stupid with a lot of stuff they do. There's no other way to say it. It is. But regardless, and maybe I missed this, just so you can correct me. Charlie Weiss Jr., right, the offensive coordinator, he's staying, right?
It's him and the running backs coach. That's it.
Good.
That's it.
All right. I
Those
give
are the
him
only
credit.
two.
I know he drew a line in the sand and the concrete. I know that because he was like, I'm not leaving, and I'm not going to come with you if you make me leave, which I give him a lot of credit for doing that. And as you're seeing, it's a dicey situation. He looks good. He's looking even better. Lane Kiffin, the shine's coming off a little bit. I don't care what you say. It is. That's going to be the perception. Like, oh, wait. I mean, they're winning without him. They look good. Like, oh, gosh, if they get to the college, the national championship game and win it this way, that's going to be an incredible story. I mean, an incredible story. It really is. There's a part of me, And I like Lane Kiffin a lot, and of course I've known his family. But there's a part of me that wants to see Ole Miss do this or get there. I'm kind of rooting for them because not nuts against Lane Kiffin, just the whole dysfunction of college football that way. That I kind of root for him that way. And then how can you not root for that damn quarterback at Ole Miss who's overcome a lot of obstacles and is absolute baller here this year, taking advantage of his opportunities in Chambliss.
You sound like me rooting for chaos.
Well,
that's
a little bit.
The only thing I ever root for. I root for chaos. That game last week when there was a second left on the clock after the backward pass that became a safety, and the game ended, and they had to take all the stuff off the field because there was still a second left. And I was saying in the room as we were watching the game, because I have family here, it's like they recovered this onside kick without a tick going off the clock. They're going to have a Hail Mary pass, and everybody has shut it down, and they could still win this game. Let's go chaos. And all of a sudden I flipped from being pro Ole Miss to pro Georgia because that was the greater amount of chaos if Georgia had pulled it off. So let's go chaos. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.